Hello student, in this video lecture I am going to teach you velocity and acceleration of the flowing fluid. Okay, so for this consider a fluid is flowing through a channel or a pipe. Okay, and V is the resultant velocity at any point in the fluid flow. Okay, so if we consider the fluid is flowing through a channel, okay, and this velocity is v is a resultant velocity. Okay, so this resultant velocity has in three components, u, v and w. Okay, because this fluid is flowing through a three-dimensional flow. Okay, so u indicating the velocity component in x direction, v is velocity component in y direction, and w is the velocity component in z direction. Okay, these velocity components are the functions of space coordinates and time. Okay, space coordinates means x, y and z, and time means t. So the velocity components are u, v and w. These are the functions of space coordinates. So u is the function of x, y, z and t. V is also the function of x, y, z and t, and w is the function of x, y, z and t. Okay, so this u, v and w indicating the velocity component. Okay, and x, y, z indicating the space component, and t indicating the time component. Okay, then the resultant velocity, that is capital V, is equal to what? Means velocity vector is equal to ui plus vj plus wk. Okay, and the formula for this is v is equal to under root of u square plus v square plus w square. Okay, so with the help of this we can identify the components of the velocity. Okay, so this is the formula for the resultant velocity. Now we will calculate the resultant acceleration. So consider ax, ay and az are the total acceleration in x, y and z direction respectively. Okay, so ax is the total acceleration in x direction, ay is the total acceleration in y direction, and az is the total acceleration in the z direction. Okay, as we know that acceleration means what? Rate of change of displacement with respect to time. Sorry, acceleration means what? Rate of change of velocity with respect to time. Okay, so ax, okay, if we consider the acceleration in the x direction, so it must be equal to du by dt, u indicating the velocity in x direction. Okay, so ax is equal to du by dt. Similarly, ay is equal to dv by dt, and aw is equal to, sorry, az is equal to dw by dt. Okay, so these are the means acceleration in all the three directions. Okay, then by the chain rule we have formula x is equal to, we know that du by dt. By the chain rule of the differentiation we have dou u by dou x into dx by dt plus dou u by dou y into dy by dt plus dou u by dou z into dz by dt plus dou u by dou t. Okay, this is a chain rule. But as we know that dx by dt means what? The rate of change of displacement with respect to time is nothing but the velocity. Okay, so if dx by dt means differentiation here in the x direction, y indicating the displacement in y direction, and dz indicating the displacement in z direction. So dx by dt is equal to u. Okay, dy by dt is equal to v, and dz by dt is equal to w. Okay, so now put this all values in the above equation. We will get Ax is equal to du by dt, we already know, is equal to u. Instead of dou u by dou x, we are writing as u. Okay, so u into dou u by instead of dx by dt, we are writing as u. So u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y plus w dou u by dou z plus dou u by dou t. Okay, this is a formula for the Ax. Now we need to calculate the so formula for the Ay is equal to acceleration in the y direction is equal to dv by dt. Okay, so instead of u we have to write v. So the formula becomes u dou v by dou x plus v dou v by dou y plus w dou v by dou z plus dou v by dou t. Okay, similarly in the z direction, acceleration is equal to az is equal to dw by dt is equal to u dou w by dou x plus v dou w by dou y plus w dou z by dou t plus dou z by dou t. Okay, for the steady flow, velocity with respect to time is equal to 0. Okay, means velocity with respect to time is constant, so it must be equal to 0. Okay, so here the velocity components are u, v and w, so they must also be 0. So dou u by dou t is equal to 0, dou v by dou t is equal to 0 and dou w by dou t is also equal to 0. Okay, so put this all value in this above equations. Now the equations of acceleration in x, y, z directions becomes ax is equal to du by dt is equal to u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y plus w dou u by dou z plus dou u बाई डो टी था, लेकिन इसकी वैल्यू हमने निकाली है 0, तो वो कैंसिल हो गया. ओके, सो this is an remaining equation. Similarly for the acceleration in the y direction is equal to dv by dt is equal to u dou v by dou x plus v dou v by dou y plus w dou v by dou z. Okay, and for the directions in the z directions, acceleration is equal to dw by dt is equal to u dou w by dou x plus v dou w by dou y plus w dou w by dou z. Okay, so this is the formula for the acceleration in all the three directions. Now the acceleration vector is written as xi plus ayj plus azk. Okay, so it will becomes formula for this is means resultant acceleration is equal to under root of ax square plus ay square plus az square. This is a formula for the resultant acceleration. Now our next point is local acceleration and convective acceleration. Okay, local acceleration and convective acceleration. So local acceleration is defined as rate of increase of velocity with respect to time at a given point in a fluid flow. Okay, rate of increased in the velocity with respect to time at any point in the fluid flow. So here in the above equation, so local acceleration is indicated by here local acceleration is indicated by dou u by dou t, dou v by dou t and dou w by dou t. Okay, these are the three velocity local accelerations. Okay, the expression dou u by dou t means the rate of increasing velocity with respect to time in acceleration, dou v by dt indicating the rate of change of velocity with respect to time in y direction, and dou w by dou t indicating the rate of change of velocity in the z direction. Okay, so all the these three components indicating the local acceleration. Okay, and our next term is an convective acceleration. Convective acceleration is defined as what? Convective acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity due to the change of position of the fluid particles in the fluid flow. Okay, so in the local acceleration rate, the velocity changes with respect to time here, and in the convective acceleration the velocity change in velocity due to the change in position of the fluid particles. So here in the above equation, this term, these all terms, means u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y plus w dou u by dou z. Okay, here all these three equations, except the local acceleration, all these equations are called as convective acceleration. Okay, the expression other than this dou u by dou t, dou v by dou t and dou w by dou t indicating the convective acceleration. Okay, hope you have understand all this concept. Now we will solve a problem on this concept. So problem is, a velocity vector in a fluid flow is given by v is equal to 4x square x cube I 4x cube I minus 10 x square y j plus 2t k. Okay, this is a velocity vector. We have to find out the velocity and acceleration of a fluid particle at 2, 1, 3 at time of t is equal to 1. Okay, so they have given in the example the velocity vector they have given, and also they have given the space coordinates x, y and z, the value of x, y and z, and also they have given the time. Okay, so we have to find out the velocity and acceleration of that fluid particle. Okay, so here the velocity vector is v is equal to 4x cube I minus 10 x square y j plus 2t k. From that we know that the velocity vector is equal to v is equal to ui plus vj plus wk. So here u is equal to what? 4x cube, v is equal to minus 10 x square y and w is equal to 2t. Okay, so here these are the velocity component, okay, in all the three directions. Then for the point 2, 1, 3, so we have x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to 3. Okay, these are the space components, and time is equal to t is equal to 1. Okay, so the velocity component at these points 2, 1, 3 are u is equal to 4 into x cube. So instead of x, we have the value of x is 2. Okay, so 4 into 2 raised to cube, it is 32 units. V is equal to minus 10 x square y, means minus 10 2 square into 1. This is equal to minus 40 units. Then W is equal to 2t. 2 into the value of t is 1. It is equal to 2 units. Okay, so to here we get the value of all the three velocity component. Now we have to find out the velocity vector. The value of resultant velocity. Okay, so velocity vector at 2, 1, 3 is equal to what? Value of u is 32 minus ui plus vj plus wk. So which will be 32I minus 40J plus 2K. Okay, so resultant velocity is equal to under root of u square plus v square plus w square, which is equal to under root of 32 square plus minus 40 square plus 2 square, which is equal to under root of 1024 plus 10600 plus 4. So the resultant velocity becomes 51.26 units. Okay, so up to here we have calculated the resultant velocity. Now we have to calculate the resultant acceleration. For that, we know the acceleration equation is x is equal to u du by dx plus v du by dy plus w dou u by dou z plus dou u by dou t. This is an acceleration in x direction. Similarly, the acceleration in y direction and z directions are: in y direction u du dv by dx plus v dv by dy plus w dv by dou z plus dou v by dou t. In the z direction, acceleration is u dou w by dou x plus v dou w by dou z y plus w dou w by dou z plus dou w by dou t. Okay, so here the velocity components are u is equal to 4x cube, v is equal to minus 10x square y, and w is equal to 2t. We have to find out the value of dou u by dou t, dou v by dou t, and dou w by dou t also. Okay, and also means all the terms we have to find out the value of all these terms. So first, u is equal to 4x cube, differentiate with respect to x, y and z, and also t. So dou u by dou x is equal to, with respect to x, it will be 12x square. With respect to y, it will be 0. With respect to z, value is 0, and with respect to time, t is equal to 0. Okay, then velocity v is equal to minus velocity in y direction, small v is equal to minus 10x square of y. Okay, so differentiating this with respect to x, we get minus 20xy. With respect to y, we get the value as minus 10x square. With respect to z, it will be 0, and with respect to time is also 0. Okay, then w is equal to 2t. Okay, now differentiate with respect to x, the value is 0. With respect to y, the value is 0. With respect to z, the value is 0, and with respect to t, value is 2. Okay, so up to here we have calculated the value of each and every term. Now put all this term into the above equation. We will get x is equal to, first we will calculate the value for x in the x direction. So x is equal to 4x cube into 12x square y plus minus 10x square y into 0 plus 2t into 0 plus 0. Okay, these are the values. We are putting all this value into this equation. This is the first equation of ax. Okay, and we are putting all the values of this into the equation, then we will get this equation. Okay, after solving this, we get 48x raised to 5. Okay, then the value of x is here is 2. Put this value, then we get 48 into 2 square raised to 2 raised to 5. So x is equal to 1536 units. Similarly for ay is equal to 4x cube into minus 20xy plus minus 10x square y into minus 10x square plus 2t into 0 plus 0. Okay, this is the equation for the ay. After simplifying, we get minus 80x raised to 4 y plus 100 x raised to 4 y. We know that x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. So put this value in the equation, we get AY is equal to 320 units. Similarly, we have to calculate the value of AY. AY is equal to 4x cube into 0 plus minus 10x square y into 0 plus 2t into 0 plus 2. So AY is equal to 2 units. Okay. Then, as we know that acceleration A is equal to acceleration vector is written as AXI plus AYZ plus HLK. Put the value of X, AY and Z in the equation. We get 1536 IU I plus 320J plus 2K. Okay, and then the resultant vector becomes under root of 1356 square plus 320 square plus 2 square. So we get the value of resultant acceleration A is 1568.9 units. Okay, so up to here we have calculated the solution of the problem. That is, we have calculated the resultant acceleration and resultant velocity also. Hope you understand this problem. Okay, now we will see one more problem. Here the problem is the following cases represent the two velocity components. Determine the third component of the velocity such that they satisfy the continuity equation. So in the equation, in the problem, they have given the two cases. So in the first case, they have given the value of u and v. We have to find out the third component, means we have to find out the value of w. Okay, and in the second case, they have given the value of v and w. We have to calculate the value of u. Okay, this is a third component of the velocity. In the example, they have given the values of only two components. We have to find out the value for the third component, equation for the third component. Okay, so first now let us solve this example. As we know that the continuity equation for the compressible flow is given by dou u by dou x plus dou v by dou y plus dou w by dou z is equal to 0. So first we will find out the solution for the first case. So for the first case, they have given the values of two velocity components. U is equal to x square plus y square plus z square, and v is equal to xy square minus yz square plus xy. Okay, so we have to we have to put the value of, we have to calculate the value of dou u by dou x and dou v by dou y, and we have to find out the value for dw plus dou w upon dou z. Okay, so first we are calculating the we are differentiating the u. Okay, so dou u by dou x is equal to what? 2x. Okay, and dou v by dou y we get 2xy minus z square plus x. Okay, after differentiating the v, we get dou v by dou y is equal to 2xy minus z square plus x. Then substitute these values of dou u and dou by dou x and dou v by dou y into the above continuity equation. We will get 2x plus 2xy minus z square plus x plus dou w by dou z is equal to 0. Okay, we don't know the value of dou w upon dou z. We have to calculate this. Okay, so dou w upon dou z will be minus 3x. This is an 2x plus x, so it is added into this. So it will become if it is goes on the right side, the sign changes. So dou w by dou z will be minus 3x minus 2xy plus z square. Okay, then dou w will be equal to minus 3x minus 2xy plus z square bracket complete into dou z. Okay, so if we integrate this equation on both sides, we will get integration of dw is equal to integration of minus 3x minus 2xy plus z square into bracket complete dz. Okay, so integration of this will be w is equal to minus 3x z minus 2xyz plus z cube by 3 plus constant of integration. Okay, this is an answer, but we have to find out the constant of integration. So here the constant of integration cannot be the function of z, both will be the function of x and y. We have to okay, so the value of w will be minus 3xyz minus 2xyz plus z cube raised to cube by 3 plus function of xy. This is our answer. Okay, so first case we get here the solution for the first case. Now we will solve now the second case. For the second case they have given the values of v and w. Okay, means velocity component in y direction and z direction. We have to calculate the value for the x direction, means we have to find out the value of u. Okay, so for this we know that the continuity equation. Okay, so the dou v by, we have to first differentiate these terms. So here dou v by dou y is equal to 4y, so w is equal to 2x yz, so dou w by dou z will be 2xy. Okay, now substitute these two values in the continuity equation. So continuity equation is dou u by dou x plus dou v by dou y plus dou w by dou z. Okay, so instead of dou v by dou y we are writing as 4y. Okay, plus instead of dou w by dou z we are writing as 2xy. Okay, so 2xy here is equal to 0. Then dou v by dou x is equal to minus 4y minus 2xy. So dou u means this equation also can be written as dou u is equal to in bracket minus 4y minus 2xy bracket completes into dou x. Okay, for calculating the value of dou we have to integrate this equation on the both sides. So integrate up, so it will be integration of du is equal to integration of minus 4y minus 2xy bracket complete into dx. So after solving this we get the value as u is equal to minus 4xy minus 2y square by 2 plus function of yz, because here we have given the two values of v and w, velocity component are given as v and w. So these are the velocity component in y and z direction. So it is here the function of the constant of equation integration will be the function of x and y direction. Okay, so u is equal to, so after solving this we get the final value of u is equal to minus 4xy minus x square y plus function of y and z. Okay, so we will get the value of third component also here. Hope you understand this problem well. Let's move towards the next problem. A problem is a fluid flow is given by v is equal to x square yi plus y square of zj minus 2 in bracket 2xyz plus yz square bracket complete into k. Prove that it is a case of possible steady incompressible fluid flow. Calculate the velocity and acceleration at the point 2, 1 and 3. So here we have to find out the velocity and acceleration at this 3 point, and also the we have to prove that the it is the case of possible steady incompressible flow. Okay, so velocity vector they have given. From that velocity vector we know that the standard velocity vector is v is equal to ui plus vj plus wk is equal wk. So here the value of u is, by comparing these two, we get the value of u as x square y, v as y square z, and w as minus 2xy z minus y square y into z square. Okay, so after as we know that the continuity equation for the incompressible fluid flow is dou u by dou x plus dou v by dou y plus dou w by dou z is equal to 0. Okay, so we have to find out this all three values. We have to differentiate this term with respect to x, y and z. Okay, so u is here. Okay, so dou u by dou x will be equal to 2xy. Then dou v by dou y is equal to 2yz, and dou w by dou z is equal to minus 2xy minus 2yz. Okay, if we this is an continuity equation. If after putting all the three values, if the value will be 0, then our condition is satisfied. Okay, so let us see how what will happen. So first du by the continuity equation is dou u by dou x plus dou v by dou y plus dou w by dou z equal to 0. Here dou u by dou x is equal to 2xy, dou v by dou y is equal to minus 2yz plus dou w by dou z is equal to minus 2xy minus 2yz is equal to 0. Okay, so here minus 2xy and plus 2xy minus 2xy, they are cancel out, plus 2xy minus 2y plus 2yz minus 2yz, they are cancel out. So the equations, the value of the equation will be equal to 0. So here our condition is satisfied. Okay, so the velocity vector v is equal to x square yi plus y square of zj minus 2xyz plus yz square k is the possible case of the fluid flow. This is the answer of our first question. Now we have to find out the value of velocity and acceleration. Okay, for that they have given the space component x, y, z, means we have to find out the velocity at 2, 1 and 3. Okay, means here x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to 3 in the velocity field. So we get, okay, we have to put these three values into the vector. Okay, so v is equal to velocity vector they have given as x square yi plus y square of zj minus in bracket 2xyz plus y square of z y z square bracket complete into k. So put the values of x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to 3 into this equation. Okay, and after putting this value we get the velocity vector as 4i plus 3j minus 20k. Okay, so it is an velocity vector. With the help of this velocity vector we can find out the resultant velocity. Formula for this is under root of u square plus v square plus w square. Okay, so here u is equal to 4, v is equal to 3 and w is equal to 21 minus 21. Okay, so after putting solving these we get the final answer for the resultant velocity is 21.587 units. Okay, this is the resultant velocity. Now we have to calculate the acceleration, resultant acceleration at the point 3213. Okay, so here the velocity components are x, ay and az. Okay, for the steady flow, and as we know that equation for this is x is equal to u dou u by dou x plus v dou u by dou y plus w dou u by dou z. For ay the equation is u dou v by dou x plus v dou v by dou y plus w dou v by dou z, and for the az the formula is u dou w by dou x plus v dou w by dou y plus w dou w by dou z. Okay, so we have to find out the value for all these terms. We know the value of u as x square of y. Then we have to differentiate this with respect to x, y and z also. So dou u by dou x is equal to 2xy. Then dou u by dou y is equal to x square, and dou u by dou z is equal to 0. Okay. Then value of v is equal to y square of w, y square of z. Okay. So differentiate this term with respect to x, y and z. It will be value is dou v by dou x is equal to 0. Dou v by dou y is equal to 2yz. Dou v by dou z is equal to y raised to 2. Okay, means y square. And similarly for w is equal to minus 2xy z minus y z square. This is the formula. They have given the equation for this. Okay, so we have to differentiate this velocity equation with respect to x, y and z coordinates. Okay, so dou w by dou x is equal to minus 2yz, dou w by dou y is equal to minus 2xy minus z square. Okay, and dou w by dou z is equal to minus 2xy minus 2z. Okay, so up to here we have calculated the all this value. Now we have to put this in the above equation. So first equation is x is equal to u is 2x square y into dou u by dou x, means dou u by dou x value is 2xy. Okay, so here x square y into 2xy plus v is y square of z into dou u by dou y. Dou u by dou y is equal to x square, so put here minus w is minus 2xy z plus yz square into dou u by dou z is equal to 0. Okay, so after solving this we get the equation as 2x cube y square plus x square y square z. Put the value of x as 2, y as 1, okay, and z as 3. Okay, after putting this we get the value of x is equal to 28 unit. Similarly, put the values into the equation of ay and az. We get the values of ay as minus 3 unit and az is equal to 123 unit. Then the acceleration equal to axi plus ayj plus azk. This is an vector. Okay, so it will be equal to 28i minus 3j minus 21k 123k. Okay, so we have to find out the resultant acceleration. It will be equal to under root of u square plus v square plus w square. So under root of 28 square plus minus 3 square plus 123 square. Okay, so resultant acceleration is equal to 126.18 units. Okay, so here we get the values of resultant acceleration and also the resultant velocity. Okay, so here our so up to here we have studied the what is mean by the velocity and acceleration of the flowing fluid. Okay, then convective velocity, convective acceleration and also the local acceleration. They have solved the problems on these concepts. Okay, thank you.